This is the 57th day of decluttering my parents' entire house till me and my family can afford to
Now
move
that we've
out.
gotten this corner cleaned out, we can move over to this corner over here, and we're going to set up a second set of shelves so we can store some more things down here. Everything in the dresser is going to go to my grandma because it's all stuff that she wanted to keep from when my grandpa lived here. And the dresser itself we're probably going to sell, I'm not sure yet. It's starting at 4:35 p.m., not a.m. Very proud of that fact.
Guys, yesterday was officially my 2-month anniversary of starting this series. I absolutely cannot believe I missed it because for the first time in 2 months I actually didn't post a single thing. I still felt like it was worth mentioning anyway.
I really wanted to get through this entire corner tonight, but getting through it honestly took way longer than I thought it would. But honestly, what else is new? I don't know, guys. To be honest, I kind of feel like I'm dragging at this point and everything is taking longer than it should. I feel like I've only ever really talked about the good parts and positive things of this. Never really shared much about the hard parts of doing something like this.
But because I definitely don't want to give somebody the impression that doing something like this is going to be easy all the time, there's some things I need to share with you.
I stirred up mold.
Oh, we did actually find mold in the basement today, but we took care of it, so it's okay. Every time it rains really hard, the wall behind me leaks a little bit, and it'll trickle down the wall and kind of into the drain in the basement. And while it's never flooded, there was stuff there, and so mold kind of just built up underneath
Anyway,
it.
I've had a lot of people ask me to see before and afters of all the rooms together. I know for sure that there's no ill intent behind those comments whatsoever. But it kind of stings to read them because, to be honest, the rooms are not clean anymore, and I can't show them. We are right smack in the middle of this whole process. And so a lot of the stuff that we've been keeping hasn't had a place to be stored because the basement's been messy. As we've been going through rooms, there's been bins that have been filled up of keep stuff. And they've kind of started to take over the rooms again.
I think that there will be room for it in the basement. We just have to get through this.
But we're in a really rough period right now.
And to be honest, I've started to feel really discouraged and overwhelmed in general. Doing this whole thing has started to become really triggering for me, actually. But I know it'll be 1,000 times worse if I don't get it done before the baby's born. So to be honest, that's kind of what's been keeping me going. But I have actually had multiple panic attacks now, and I've been really struggling recently.
The rock I painted.
Side note, but I painted this rock a while back, and I think it's supposed to be some reference to a TV show or something. But truthfully, I can't remember. I did it so long ago. Anyway, there's just been a lot of tension in the house recently. And I do think that a lot of it comes from me, to be honest, just because of the fact that I've been so overwhelmed.
It's 5:32. We're going to box up everything in that dresser now, take it to my grandma.
Do you ever feel like you have 100 pounds of weight on your chest and you literally can't breathe?
That's how I describe it.
Those flashlights from The Last of Us.
Another side note, but I've never actually seen a flashlight that clips on like that except in The Last of Us. I just thought it was a cool thing. Anyway, that's my grandma's.
I'm honestly not really sure what the point of me sharing all of that was, and it kind of feels like oversharing, to be honest. But I do know that a lot of people have said that they've started doing something similar like this because of watching my videos, and I don't want to give the impression that it's never going to be hard. And I really probably should have shared those things sooner.
I'm going to get a strong person to lift that for us. Up the stairs.
Anyway, actually, majority of the things that we went through tonight were either trash or they're going in the garage sale. Like all of this stuff, for instance. My baby is really starting to pop out. So that was really helpful, but getting it upstairs was kind of a struggle. But I did have a lot of help from my family. I personally did not carry any heavy things up the stairs. Anyway, what I'm doing here is spraying Force of Nature all over the place because it's hypochlorous acid and that kills mold. Apparently, you're not supposed to put bleach on mold because it can spread it. There's your little ASMR clip of the day. Anyway, in between the clips in the basement, I actually took a break for like an hour and 15 minutes. My mom went back there and cleaned the mold, and she sprayed it like 3 times, let it sit, and then cleaned it up. And she did all of that to avoid me doing it because I'm pregnant right now, and I was super grateful for that. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared to be exposed to the mold. But I just made sure to closely watch how I was feeling, and we had an air purifier running, so I think it's okay. Oh, and this is the last clip of Dodie with that hair skirt because my mom bought us clippers and my husband shaved her. We're feeling baby cake.
I'll keep back.
No, my husband already play fighting with this child. He said that literally every time anybody else puts their hands on my stomach, the baby stops moving. I swear with every one of my kids, it's like they know. Like somehow they can tell that it's not my hands. Also, I just realized I didn't film my time update for a while. This was around 9 p.m. Honestly, I was so ready to be done. I was hoping to be done by like 6, so it was kind of discouraging that we worked this late. But the mold thing kind of took a while to clean up. That was something that I definitely did not want to rush through. Oh, I did something that I'd never done before this week. I went and applied for some of the influencer programs, like my dream baby items. Things at the top of my list right now are a Nestic wave crib and a Newton mattress. After my daughter's eczema, I did a lot of research, and those were kind of like the cleanest things I could find. But also, we just really need a mini crib because we don't have a lot of space down here, and so I think that the Nestic would be really good. It's also on wheels, so it's really portable. So if you feel like tagging them, I mean, I won't stop you. Anyway, I know my content has really nothing to do with babies right now, but I figured I might as well try. Because you'll never know if you don't try, right?